Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over my pregnancy update for weeks 7 through 12. The reason why I linked these ones together and kind of did a broader range was because of a lot of my symptoms were the same within these weeks, so I thought I would just do the rest of the first trimester all in one video. So if you want to see what happened during these weeks, please stay tuned. So starting with weeks 7 and 8 were a lot like my updates for 5 and 6. I had a lot of the same symptoms then. I was hungry, thirsty, I was really tired, and I felt out of breath easily already, which was really weird. Our laundry room is in the basement, and just to pack laundry up and down the stairs, I was so out of breath. It was like pathetic. So I thought that was really weird that it happened so early on. Week 8, I also had my first doctor's appointment with my OB. So they drew blood to check my levels to make sure my HCG levels were still rising. Since I did end up going to the ER, if you did see my previous update, because they thought that I was having a threatened miscarriage. Since I was bleeding a lot during the first few weeks, I was still bleeding during week 8 as well. So that was pretty annoying. So that was another reason why they wanted to check my levels. They also did an ultrasound as well, and they could still see the yolk sac and all of that. So I will insert probably the ultrasound over here of what it looked like. So going into week 9, I feel like this is when things started to pick up a lot. If you see me looking down, it's because I have notes here too of things that I was experiencing during that time, because this week I felt like a lot did happen. My boobs started hurting really bad, and more than just like before you start your period, they were pretty excruciatingly painful, and I had a lot of nipple sensitivity as well. I usually don't wear a bra to bed, and I started having to wear something underneath, like an undershirt or a bra, because just like my t-shirt rubbing on my nipples hurt so bad. I also started putting like stomach cream on because my stomach was starting to get itchy already. I never had really a flat stomach before, but definitely I was starting to get a little bit of a bump. And my weight gain had still been the same. I hadn't gained any weight going through till this point. But my pants were starting to get pretty snug, to the point where I did have to do like the elastic band trick. I was also noticing more acne breakouts during this time, and my fingernails and my hair, I don't know if it was just from my prenatals or not, but my hair and my nails were growing really strong and really fast as well. And then weeks 9 through 12, I definitely was starting to get more nauseous. I did have a lot more like food aversions, just like anything like hot food. Anything I could really smell. Like dinner cooking was the worst for me. Anytime I like could not make dinner for quite a while, because just the smell of like warm food in general just made me like so nauseous. So I would stick to like cold meals or cereal, that kind of stuff. Also at 11 weeks, I did have another ultrasound in a doctor's visit. They drew my blood again to check my HCG levels to make sure that they were still rising. And I did have another ultrasound, and I will insert those pictures here. It was really nice because you could actually like start seeing something. You could actually see a little baby, and there was little arm buds and leg buds growing. So that was really cool to see. At 11 weeks, when I had my second ultrasound as well, that is when you could start seeing more. Heartbeat was good, so it started to be less of a concern about, the miscarriage. And I was starting to get to that point where it was at the end of the first trimester, so things were looking up, and my levels had been still rising during this time. Towards the end of my first trimester as well, we did decide to tell our parents since things were going well. My HCG levels were good. The ultrasounds came back good with heart rate. I did get a due date of October 1st. So we did decide to tell our parents. We decided to include our dog Odin in it. So we got Odin last year in October of 2019. So we got a bandana, and I have one of the like silhouette printers, so I can put like the vinyl, iron-on vinyl on it. So we put guard dog duty October 2020 or something like that. I'll include a picture of what it looked like here. But our families were so excited. For my husband's side of the family, it is their first grandkid, so of course they were super excited. I'm pretty sure his mom cried, and his dad was super excited as well. As far as my parents as well, they were really excited. My dad read it at first and didn't really understand what it meant, and we kind of had to like walk him through it. I don't know if he was just like in shock or really didn't understand, but that was kind of funny. And then afterwards he was like, does your mom know? And we were like, no, because like, we had just gotten there. So then we walked over to my mom and showed her as well, so that was really exciting. And she was like, I knew it was coming, it was gonna happen sooner than later. So it was really fun. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. If you are new, please subscribe and like the video if you liked it. I also want to start doing questions at the end of each video, so if you have any questions for me, please leave them down in the comments below, and I will answer those in my next video and feature you in there. Thanks.